Hello, what's up everyone? I am finally doing this video. First of all, my name is Hebron and I am now based in Hong Kong, working as a cabin crew member with Cathay Pacific. Ever since I started my YouTube channel a month ago, I have been receiving requests from some viewers to share about my flight attendant recruitment experience and how I aced the interview, then finally won the contract. So now, I will try to explain it in the most comprehensive and effective way. My journey started in July 2023 when I was casually scrolling through social media out of boredom, and then I saw this post. I laughed at myself for having thought that I might give it a try, though I really wanted to secure the job so badly. On Friday, August 18, 2023, just about 2 weeks before the application deadline, I decided to submit my credentials. I thought I failed because I didn't hear from the recruitment team for around 4 weeks after that. Apparently, on September 15, 2023, they sent me an email and invited me to complete an online interview. I was required to answer 2 questions. The first question was, people say customers nowadays are demanding. What is your point of view? The second question was, what qualities do you think a flight attendant should have? Aside from those questions, I was also instructed to make an in-flight announcement in my native language, Bahasa Indonesia, and to translate an ad hoc English announcement into Bahasa Indonesia. I was also given a case study where they examined my ability to handle in-flight safety and service-related events. I do believe it is not about how grammatically flawless your English is or how good your answer is. I think it's more into how you promote your personality through a proper delivery. Just let the bad thoughts go, maintain your smile, then speak who you are. That's it. I had my hopes up high and I didn't hear from them for 2 weeks. I thought I failed the online interview stage, but I was wrong. They invited me to the assessment day. Before I explain further, please note that I attended my assessment day in October 2023. The company might have altered the ways they arrange the assessment day nowadays, so please utilize my representation as a general reference only. From my experience, the assessment day lasted for 3 hours and these were the stages. First, document check, where someone would have the chance to converse with the recruiter, leave a good first impression, and showcase specific work-related skills such as language skills or safety-related performance skills. The recruiter gave me this cute boarding pass, by the way. Second, arm reach test. You should be able to reach 208 centimeters. You don't have to be insecure about your height. As long as you can reach that point on the wall, you will be just fine. Do not forget to smile and engage in a small conversation with the examiners. Third, focus group discussion, where I was seated in a circle with 9 other candidates. My group was provided with a general topic and some printed photos. Then, we needed to come up with some ideas and of course, speak our minds. FGD might be one of the most difficult stages to pass because you never know what the recruiter is actually looking for. I also don't know how I nailed the stage, but it is crucial to listen empathetically and speak at the right moment. That's what I did. Fourth, final interview. It was conducted on a one-on-one basis. I cannot exactly remember what kind of questions the recruiter asked in the final interview, but they were actually common interview questions, such as 1. Why do you want to become a cabin crew? 2. Tell me a bit about your background. 3. How would you relate your experience to a cabin crew role? 4. Would you be willing to leave the steady career of yours and start all over again in Hong Kong? And many more. The last time I checked, the interview lasted for around an hour. It was undoubtedly not an easy one. But please, Maintain your friendliness and good demeanor. 5th, on-the-spot TOEIC. Nothing much. Just focus on the test. Do not regret having made some mistakes during the interview or overthink about whether you did well in the interview. After finishing my TOEIC, I handed over the necessary documents to the recruitment team for Hong Kong employment visa application. To me, Cathay Recruitment is by far the best recruitment exercise I ever attended. Everyone was so friendly. They treated us, the candidates, just like how they treat their passengers on board. They were very warm, welcoming, appreciative, courteous, and encouraging. It created the impression that they needed us, not the other way around. Some people asked if speaking Chinese was compulsory in order to pass the interview. The answer is, not really. As long as you can communicate well in English at work, you will be perfectly fine. On the other hand, it is always an advantage to be able to speak different languages since Cathay Pacific flies all around the world and carries different nationalities every day. But then again, for this job, I think it's your attitude, behavior, and personality that count. I told the recruiter that I could speak English fluently, as well as Chinese and Korean relatively well, merely to imply that I've got some added values for the company. Just about 4 days after the assessment day, I was then proceeded with medical examination and background check. In the meantime, I was requested to review the letter of employment. However, this letter of employment didn't guarantee that I would secure a job and leave for Hong Kong. In fact, some people received regret emails even after reviewing the letter of employment. I sweated it out for around 2 months until I received the coveted call on December 7, 2023 from the talent acquisition team. Guess what? They wanted me to join Cathay Pacific. I was ecstatic, definitely. You guys have no idea how long I had waited for that moment of truth. Fast forward, my employment visa was granted, though it took quite a while. I accepted the final offer on February 9, 2024. I resigned from my previous company. I worked for a market research startup before Cathay, and I left for Hong Kong on February 20, 2024. You can find out what happened after February 20, 2024 in my previous videos. It was a life-changing experience for me, and I know I am now a different, better man. After flying for around 6 months now, I would confess that I enjoy my life here in Hong Kong and Cathay Pacific. These are the 3 perks of becoming a flight attendant with Cathay Pacific. 1. You have to be based in Hong Kong. The city is a springboard to Asia, and in a short amount of time, I can easily catch a flight back home to Jakarta to see my family. Other than its beautiful landscapes, it is also renowned for being one of the culinary capitals of Asia, where I would definitely not be going hungry. The transportation system is clean, modern, and reliable. The crime rate here is very low. Personally speaking, my ancestors were Chinese who moved to Indonesia to have a better life. Now that I am making a living here in Hong Kong, it feels like I am just as close to home. 2. According to my crew friends who have previously flown with other major international airlines, Cathay Pacific offers longer layover time where you will have an ideal balance between rest and sightseeing time. Not to mention, CX layover allowances are relatively greater in amount. 3. We share the same Asian culture at work. I have flown with crew members who come from Malaysia, the Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, Japan, Vietnam, Sri Lanka, India, Korea, Taiwan, and China. I have never found it difficult to work together with them. We just respect and help each other so much. When we chit-chat in the galley during breaks, it is not that challenging to talk about the topics that we can all relate to. Of course, no company is perfect, but I've received so many good things I never expected I would. Most importantly, my parents and sister are proud of me. Every time they hang out with their friends, quite often, their friends ask how and what I am doing right now. When my family answers, "Oh, he's a flight attendant with Cathay Pacific," their friends will be like, wow! Cathay Pacific is a major 5-star international airline and is very well known in Indonesia. To be able to work with the company as a flight attendant is definitely an accomplishment worth counting for. Okay, now, I am not really good in motivating others, but to all of you who wish to become a cabin crew member with Cathay Pacific or any other airline, no matter what has happened to you in the past, please go ahead and make your dream come true. It might not be as easy, and most of the time, you might have to walk through the valley of tears for a very long time. I was so close to giving up, but with that childlike faith and endless prayers, something miraculous really happened. There are many things I would like to tell you, but I will end the video here. I will keep uploading videos on my channel, please watch them. Leave anything in the comments, I will try my best to reply. Thank you for your support. See you in my next videos and I hope to see you on board Cathay Pacific. Best regards and ciao, Hirevue.